Hey guys, so I'm here today with a haul that's mostly thrift stuff. A couple of items are Christmas gifts, but I didn't want to do just a separate video of them, so I'm going to throw them in too. So mainly Salvation Army, Goodwill, some eBay, and then a few items of Christmas. I'm going to start with the shoes because they're always my favorite part. The first pair of shoes I'm going to show you are a Christmas gift from my mother, and they are these Juicy Couture from Kohl's boots. And they're just like an olive green color. They have like the lug sole and then the chunky heel. On the backs there's the gold trim that says Juicy Couture. And then it's got that's a faux zipper on that side, and then it actually zips on this side. And these, even though they're a high boot, they actually are really comfortable because they're so chunky. The next pair of shoes I'm going to show you, I've had this same style in a couple of other videos. These are from Target, and they're called the Meg Pump, and they're by Merona. And these are like a cheaper version of J. Crew's Etta Pump, just the rounded toe and the shorter chunky heel. My husband got me the black pair for Christmas. And then my mother got me a gray flannel pair. And these are usually, I think, like $25 or so. But they're really comfortable, and it's a good, and if you want the J. Crew pump but you don't want to pay that money, or you can't pay that money, this is a really good alternative. And I have them also in the red color and the cheetah print, and the cheetah print is actually the one that I wear all the time. The next shoes I'm going to show you came from eBay. I ordered 2 pairs of Franco Sardo wedges, and I got them $9 a piece. The first pair is just this purple pair, and it's got like the purple like straw, I guess, and then the purple leather here. And this next pair is the one that I actually wanted, but then I saw the purple ones, so I was like, I might as well get them both because you combine shipping. But this pair is just cork and white, and every summer I go through this huge ordeal of looking for like the perfect pair of white or nude wedges, because that's my main shoe in the summer to wear to work with dresses, because if your dresses are bright, you want to have a nude shoe. So these are going to be perfect. Okay, after that little interruption, the next pair I'll show you came from eBay also, and these are from Merona, Target brand. They're just a low wedge, like a gunmetal pewter type color with crisscross in the front and then the ankle straps. And these were like 99 cents and then $4 shipping, so I got them for around $5. The next pair I'm going to show you came from Salvation Army, and these are Talbot's Collection. They're just a kitten heel snakeskin slingback, and these were $9, but they were half off that day, so $4.50. And these had the price tags on them still. I peeled them off and I put on the no slip things, but these still had their price tag for $180. They were never worn, which is one thing I just don't understand about my Salvation Army. They have a glass case up front, and they'll put shoes in it like Loeffler Randall by Target, which is, it's not a bad brand, but it's nowhere near as expensive as these were originally. So sometimes I just don't understand what their reasoning is. I mean, because those shoes are going to sit up there in that case, and they're not going to sell because it's like on the way out the door and you've already paid. You don't want to wait again. The next pair comes from Goodwill, and they're a pair of Lila Rose wedges, and they're just gray satin, and then the back is like a gingham. It's almost like a plastic webbing, like a lawn chair, and those were $6.99. And then I've got one more pair of shoes in this video, and these are also from Goodwill, $6.99, and these are just a pair of Steve Madden, and they're a snakeskin with the fake wood heel, and they're just a gladiator shoe. And these are actually far more comfortable than they look. So that's it for the shoes. I've got 2 pieces of jewelry that I got for Christmas that I'm going to show you now. The first is this pair of earrings, and these are also Juicy Couture for Kohl's. And it's just the gold shield and then a dangle. And then my husband got me this watch. It's Kate Spade, and it's just a bright coral bow. And then I'm going to move on to the clothing that I got now. I'll start with skirts. I've got 3 of them to show you. And my little baby's here. She wants to say hi. This is Macy. She's going to be 11 this year. She's a big girl. Let Mommy shoot a video. Sit right there. Okay. So the first skirt is from Ann Taylor. And this was from Goodwill. It was $8 originally, but it was half off that day. The next skirt is also Ann Taylor Loft from Goodwill. And this was $8 as well, and it was half off. This actually came in a size 10. And I have been looking for a striped, like a navy and white striped skirt for a long time. So because it was half off, I figured I would take a chance on just turning it inside out and stitching down the side. And I made it work. It matches up close enough that when you're wearing it, you can't tell. So, I mean, if it was full price, I probably wouldn't have gotten it to sew because I'm not a great sewer. But because it was half off, I figured it was worth a shot. This next skirt is from a Salvation Army, and it's Isaac Mizrahi for Target. And it's a gray skirt with some bows and some pleating. But it's got almost like a wood grain print with some floral. I don't know if the light's picking that up. But this was $3.99. Next, I've got a sweater, and this is from Salvation Army as well. This was $3.99, and it's just a navy and green Gap sweater with a high-low hem. Next sweater is also from the Salvation Army. It's originally from Talbot's, and this was $3.99 as well, and it's just a red and white stripe. Next, I've got a shirt that I picked up on eBay, and this is from Morona, and it's just a navy and white stripe, but then in the background it's got this neon pink floral print, and this just seemed so J. Crew to me when I saw it. This I paid 99 cents, and then the shipping was like $3, so I got it for under $5. Next up, I have a dress that I purchased from eBay, and this is an Ann Taylor Loft. I'm thinking it must be Ann Taylor Loft Outlet because it's got those little dots under it. And the quality isn't as great as I had expected. It's not lined or anything. But I paid $15, so I mean, I still like the color of it and like the cut. You know how the waist goes in. It's just a shift dress, and this will be good for summer or even spring with a cardigan. So that was from eBay. My next thing is a sweater that my mother picked me up for Christmas, and this is from Joe Fresh, which you can get at JCPenney. And it's just a Dalmatian print sweater. And in the couple weeks since Christmas, I've already worn this twice. I paired it with a red eyelet pencil skirt from J. Crew, and it looked really cute. Next up, I have a couple more dresses, and this was something that I tried to look for on this trip, but it's usually really hard to find dresses at the thrift stores that I go to. Maybe other people have more luck, but mine just don't ever seem to have a whole bunch, and the ones they do are always like a bad vintage type vibe. So this first one came from Goodwill, and it was $12.99, which is more than I would normally pay, but I liked it. And it's just a Calvin Klein gray sweater dress. The only thing I'm iffy about is the short sleeves, because, I mean, I'm going to have to find something to layer under it. To me, if it's a sweater dress, you should be wearing it in the winter, and it should have sleeves. But it goes to the knee, it's got pockets, and then it's got these buttons down the side that are actually there just for decoration. It doesn't actually have like an open flap. I have another Calvin Klein dress. This one I picked up at Salvation Army, and this was, I think, $3.50. It was $7, and then it was half off. And this is, like I said, Calvin Klein. It's just like a black stretchy knit, which will be great for summer. It's got like pin tucking type details with a V-neck, and then it's got more of that pin tucking on the pockets, and I know this isn't showing up great. But it's just like super flowy. It's something you could throw on like over one of those layering sports bras, you know, because it's pretty low cut. You could do grocery shopping or something and look like, you know, like you tried, instead of just like shorts, because I hate shorts. Anyways, the next dress is from Salvation Army. Also, this was $8 and then it was half off, and this is from Tommy Hilfiger. And it's just a collared shirt dress with no sleeves, blue and white cotton. It buttons down to the waist, and then at the waist it flares out, and then it's got a paisley print at the bottom. It's got pockets, and it's missing the belt, but that's easy enough to just throw like a grosgrain ribbon with it. The next dress came from Salvation Army also. It's an Ann Taylor Loft. This one I paid, I think, $6 for. And the top is just like a sheer white blouse, so I'll have to layer it with something, but it, you know, ruffles down the front, the sleeves roll up, and then the bottom is like a tweed black skirt. So it looks like you're wearing separates, but it's one piece. This one I found by the checkout. The checkout line goes between like racks of clothing, so there's always a bunch of random stuff at the end, like people are digging through deciding, do I want this, do I not want this? So somebody must have put this back on the rack, and I happened to see it right before I checked out, so I just grabbed it. Luckily it worked out. I didn't even try it on because I didn't feel like going back. The next dress came from Salvation Army also. This is a different one than I normally go to. This one was down in Pompton Lakes, New Jersey. But this dress is a BCBG generation dress. The top is just black. It's got about a 3/4 length sleeve. The bottom is a black satin. It has pockets. And then it's got a V-neck, a deep V in the back. And this was $9.99. And this is actually one of those dresses I think that I plan on wearing it to the office because it's black, so it's simple enough. But this is also one of those ones that you could wear to like a fancy event type thing. You know, I mean, not like black tie, but like you could wear it out to dinner and you look like you got dressed up. Alright, and then the last dress I have came from a Goodwill, the one in Pompton Lakes also. And this is an Ann Taylor dress. And it's just a bright purple shift dress. But the thing I liked about this is that it almost has like a deconstructed feel. At the waist, it's got like this small, actually it's more like the lower hip. It's got like this, it's not a ruffle, it's almost just like a deconstructed hem. And then all the other hem or seams look like they're inside out also. They're finished, but they look inside out. And then it's got the exposed zipper. And this was marked at $10, but then that tag was half off that day, so I paid $5 for that dress. And I'm almost down to the end here. Let me just show my shirt that I'm wearing first. I picked this up online also. And this is the J. Crew Perfect shirt. And it's the punk floral print in the blue colorway. This I picked up on a website called twice.com. And if you're not familiar with it, it's basically like an online consignment shop. You can send your clothes in and they'll give you either a store, like a website credit, or you can just get cash to your PayPal. And then they have an insane amount of clothes on that site. And it's all really good stuff. They only accept things that are like brand new, almost brand new. If it's worn, they won't accept it. Let me reword that. If it shows like wear, you know, like if there's stains or if there's threadbareness or whole, you know, things like that. So if you get something from them, you know it's going to be good because they've already screened it. I also like that their site provides measurements. So basically everything on there, you can go on and you'll look at the skirt and it'll tell you the waist and the hip measurement, which sometimes you get that on eBay, but even like retailers online like J. Crew or Banana Republic or those, they don't give you measurements most of the time except for like the length of items, which, I mean, I like to know the bust measurement, the hip measurement, the waist measurement. That way you get a better fit. You know you're not wasting your money on things that are never going to work for you. So this shirt was originally $16 on their site. I downloaded the app to my phone and it gave me a 50% off coupon. So I got this shirt for $8 and then shipping was $5. So it was a great deal. But even without the half off, it's still a great deal. because everything on their site is like new. So check that out. Okay, and then let me get on with this so that this does not take forever. The next thing is a sweater from Salvation Army. It's still got the tag on it. I didn't wear this one yet. $2.99. And it's just a Ralph Lauren sweater with a boat neck. Okay, next is from eBay, and this is Merona. And it's just a, I believe it's rayon, so it's got like that soft, stretchy feel to it. And it's just a floral print, and then it's got the elastic peplum waist here. And I saw on one of the fashion blogs I watch, the girl did like a floral shirt like this with a purple type skirt and a striped cardigan. And I don't know if I'll do the striped cardigan because that might be too busy for me. But I thought that I could pull from this like the deep like plum purple color I thought would look cute with it. And this was about $5 shipped. Alright, I'm down to the last two pieces and then we will be done. This is from Salvation Army. It's originally from ASOS. And it's just a button-down shirt. It's black and white, but it's not collared. It's just got the buttons down the front. And then it's got a high-low hem. And then last is this shirt that I picked up at Goodwill. I think I paid around $5. It wasn't tagged, so I wasn't sure. I bought this one actually before I got this blue J. Crew one. I was trying to find something that had like the punk floral type feel. I ended up with this. It's originally from Dress Barn. It's just short sleeves. It's got a keyhole in the back, and then it goes in at the waist with elastic. So that is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with more in the future. Bye.